Welcome discussing about the aging here. Imagine there's things in this universe. There's aging and there's entropy here. So try to understand why the life and what it has to do with entropy here. How the life is kind of like emerging property from the universe and the physics equation and those energy here and the molecules and like smaller different dimensions here. Try to understand the life first, and after understanding life is the process here. Like one individual, like you and me, what are we all? We're just here, we are hedonistical, we are selfish, we have a selfish gene. Imagine a selfish gene, there can mean many things. It means that you are selfish as an individual. There's also procreation and continuity of those life, kind of like species, as kind of generations. Imagine that we all are selfish, okay? So we all are self-subjectives here, okay? And we want to live forever probably because we want to continue for goodness. We feel happiness, different things of different people here, and we want to live forever here. We want to live really like infinity time span here, like trillions complex years and infinity time scale here. Imagine what happened to the universe, okay? So here, if you live any extraordinary long time, the stars will all disappear, okay? So and all the lights will be, and the universe become a dark place here, and all the planets will disappear, and all the suns will burn out here. Everything is related to some black holes, and the problem will be, okay, how can you observing this kind of a destruction of the whole, like kind of like this stellar life and this kind of like material life, okay? So eventually everything will be fucking rip apart here. Is this a real reality, or is it possible to change? Anything is just hypothetical topic here. I cannot tell anything here. There's infinite number more science there beyond the reach of the human man imagination and the current knowledge here. I cannot say what is beyond some universe, okay? So unless you live that, you cannot know. You really just don't have interaction or capability to really get the information here. So it's kind of like our lack of information and knowledge here. Our capability to perceive and see information is our restriction, how much we know about anything here. The same goes to life and lifespans, etc. here. We are restricted by knowledge. Okay? So imagine you will know all the next lottery numbers for the rest of 100 years. In advance. You're able to always every time win it. Imagine you will have perfect knowledge of different events. You're always able to like make the best decision every single second here, because you will always make the best perfect decision here. But is it possible with the imperfect knowledge, as we humans do not possess that kind of a knowledge here? Anyways, I'm combined to hear a little philosophy here when it comes to like lifespan, when it comes to anti-aging here, like entropy here. Entropy is witnessed everywhere. I can see it in a room, things bit of messier, and especially like the dust everywhere, guys. The human cells, the bodies, the faces, like kind of aging process where the bodies will just like lose its old juvenility here. It will lose. The whole life is kind of a losing things, losing health and friends and effort and energy and all things. How we just could be keep status quo, like everything will be just stand by, freeze, nothing will change. Imagine that kind of scenario here. We can freeze humans like some absolute, like getting as near as perfect zero as possible. So any subatomic molecules will have zero motion here. Everything is just totally frozen here. And you could have trillions of complex years, some living organisms able to this kind of stage, and there will no change whatsoever here. Those things also don't live here. So you cannot believe in those kind of temperatures. Life requires energy here. Life requires energy. Unless there is energy there, the life only exists as a function of energy here, of the physics, availability. Without zero energy, there is also zero life here. So we require energy, because what if this universe run out of energy? We cannot sustain life indefinitely if without the infinity energy or some like that here. So we are limited of the energy. The second thing is all kind of life is based of environment, the physics here, guys. And imagine even you have energy, if you have hostile environmental for specific life here, it requires certain temperature, certain pressure, certain nutrients, certain stimulation to sustain and motivate itself. Okay, so without enough of those aspects, the life just ceases to exist here. Life is life just maximizing entropy, speed up, increase entropy? What's the purpose of life anyways here, isn't here? As an individual, is it just procreation, or is it just something hedonist? It's really good question, like why life exists as an American property of the of this physics of the universe. Why? What is life? Okay, so now here I can't answer fully about that, but I guess just see like, well, maybe. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll really come back in next episode here, okay, so here, please like this video and subscribe my channel, and I will figure out something in future here, guys, I promise. Thanks for everybody.